Hey y'all, welcome to Mill Gap Farms. Today I'm going to give you a tour of the garden. This is where I spend a good portion of my days. So as we walk through, I'm going to show you all of the work. We were gone, right? So we were gone to Kentucky, and when we got back, one of the cows got in. So we have had some deer damage, we've had some cow damage. We even have had, when we had that really bad rainstorm, we had the water coming off the mountain behind us right through this patch where I'm standing, hit the greenhouse, went around the greenhouse and kind of decimated what was down back there. So we're going to take a little walk. I'm down here. I have to pick beans again. I have to pick beans. Some parts look really good, other parts do not. Don't judge me. We've been busy. It's been fine. It's been very, I don't want to say profitable. I don't think that's the right word. It's been very prolific this year. At least what has grown has been doing well. So let me turn you around and I'm gonna walk you through. So let me come back out here. We have beans. We have a row of pole beans. They're just now starting to really produce. This little row right here is where the water came off the mountain through here and away, which is why you see lettuce being grown here in like the holes. And we did end up replanting some of our pole beans just to kind of eat up that space. We didn't want any space. So we have in this middle row, it's all of the tri beans. So I don't know if you could see or if we could find any, but like here's a purple guy. This guy's purple. So we have purple, our normal green, and then we even have yellow. So that's all of these. It's purple, green, and yellow. Right here we have our Kentucky blues. In the middle we have some mellow yellows, and then another brand of tricolor beans. Same thing, we kind of started off with one type of bean. The lighter color ones over here are yard long beans is what it's called. See if I could get in there. Look, them yellows are itty bitty, but these guys are loaded with beans. These guys are called yard longs, and they're just now starting to get up. We probably will change some things, but look at this guy. Like, he is a very long bean, and I don't even think this one was fully ripe yet. But these are called yard longs. I think asparagus yard longs maybe. They have more of a like nutty flavor, but they're interesting. They're good like sauteed with onions. My tomatoes look horrendous. No judgment. I have to get in here and trellis them, but they're kind of all dying back. I don't know what's going on. They're probably thirsty. We have squash and zucchinis. Here we have some Brussels sprouts. These are Brussels. We got our cabbages. We got more lettuce, red cabbage. Look at this pretty bulb. We should pick him before he gets eaten. Kevin has spinach and stuff growing. I need to come down here and weed. We do have some, these are supposed to be cauliflower. So there we go, cauliflower, but it's also hot, so they are starting to bolt on us. So I'm going to come down here and I will grab the cauliflowers We got little broccolis coming up. This was supposed to be corn. Corn did not come up. Weeds came up. Plenty of weeds came up, but no corn. This is our cucumbers. More cucumbers. Our cow, like I said, did get in here. Look at all these weeds. Our cow did come in, and yeah, she was munching. So they look a little gnarly. I got to get them trellised. We got some more squash and zucchinis along with all of the weeds. Again, lots of weeding needs to occur. These are like your butternuts. So we have butternut squash. We have some spaghetti squash. I think there's a couple plants of watermelons in here, but they aren't doing well. Where are you going, kind sir? We also planted some like big pumpkins. We planted them so stinking late that I don't think they're gonna do well. Again, I got to get down here and finish weeding and throwing down some mulch. We have our peppers, which aren't doing too bad. Look, evidence of my cow. The peppers aren't doing bad. I got to come down here and I got to pick. These are lunchbox peppers. It'll be little guys. The deer have come in and eaten this side of my beans, but there be plenty. There be plenty. We planted potatoes. So these are our potatoes, and now our potatoes, along with a boat ton of weeds, are dying back. So it is time to come through here and to dig up all of the potatoes. So when we had the rain come through, it came through right through here, and it moved one of my cauliflower plants. So Mr. Ludford came in and he dug some up. Probably these guys. They were sitting right on the surface, and he dug some up. So we told him, come over, get the cucumbers, get squash, get whatever you want while we're in Kentucky. And he said that he picked up a couple potatoes, dusted them off. He said that they were nice and big potatoes, nice big taters. And he said that he cooked them up and they were delicious. Now my cow came through here and like ate this huge cucumber plant. Now this was oh, here's a pickle. I call them pickles. That's because I've only been pickling my cucumbers. I keep on getting distracted, I'm sorry. She came through here and ate a good portion of these cucumbers. But this bed was primarily, I had my garlic closer to the fence. Then I had peas, which were trellised on these white things. And I actually let them die back. So when I was done harvesting them, I left the plant and I let them die. So that way I'm gonna come through here, all of the pods will have dried along with the peas that are in them. So I will harvest them and save the peas to plant for next spring. We also, so these massive cucumber bushes, cucumber vines, whatever you want to call them. I had 5 volunteers that popped up in here with my peas and stuff, and I let them go. And they did fan-stinking-tastic. Me and Charity have probably canned 50 quarts, if not more, of pickles. Sweet dill, bread and butter, the whole shebang. We did slices, spears, whole. It has been very good. Because up there, my cucumbers are not ready. They're not ready. They're not producing much of anything. And I already have had, that's a herring. A herring just landed by the spring. Now I know where my koi fish went. They were eaten by a herring. Lost my train of thought. Oh, so my volunteers did fan-stinking-tastic. I'm half tempted to just go ahead and plant full-on produce this fall and see what comes up in the spring, because I had tomato plants come up and cucumber plants come up, because this was where my garden was last year. And like, my tomato plants that are in here are absolutely huge. Right here is all tomatoes. There was like 3 or 4, maybe 5 different plants. They got so big that they actually took over that section of the pea patch. They did. I wasn't mad about it. We tried planting corn. Once the garlic came up, they died. And I had onions. I had onions here as well. My greenhouse is nothing but full of weeds. I do have some like lemon balm and mint in there, but it's getting to the point where I have a hard time getting in there. It's on my list. It's on my list of things to do. It's on my list. So that's my story. That is my quick little tour of what's going on here. I didn't think I was gonna get any more cucumbers. Look at them all. All right, well, they're just refusing to die, and I really did not need any more pickles. I'm gonna need more buckets. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, there are definitely things that I want to do different for next year, or not different, but just better. Like making sure everything is trellised ahead of time. My peas, I have quite a few friends who do peas, and they just let them kind of fall over. And just like kind of pick up the plant as they harvest. I wanted to trellis them because they get about 3 foot tall, which isn't awful, but it's still a big bush. And I did not get them, I got them trellised like 2 months in, and it was not soon enough. But the parts that did actually climb on the trellis did really well. And it was so much easier to harvest them. We will trellis them again. We'll get the brassicas in earlier. We'll get the pumpkins in earlier. I don't want to call it like a garden cover or a ground cover, but where we have the ground covered, much less weeds, and the weeds are easier to come up. Where we have, and actually let me turn you around and show you. So here, like, not a whole lot of weeds. We have some spinach coming up. We have some weeds coming up, but it's not awful. This, same thing. You can tell right here has the mulch down, but this did not. This over here, this did not. So there's a whole lot more weeds here than over here. Some weeds, not terrible, but a whole lot more weeds here. So, and same thing with the potatoes. When we planted the potatoes, we put the mulch down, which was smart, but then we like dug holes to put the potatoes in. So we unearthed the dirt that was there that had all of this weed seed in it, and we basically like, here you go, weeds, come on up. Yeah. I finished canning up all of the dilly beans. So when we got back from Kentucky, I came down here in Charity and I harvested about 20 gallons of beans. I had 4 5-gallon buckets stuffed. Because some of them were larger, those I put to the side, and those were going to be dilly beans, and then the regular ones we just snapped and we canned as regular beans. It's been 3 days. Yesterday, I finally finished the last bits of my cucumbers and everything that I harvested after coming back from Kentucky. And it was like, yes, I'm caught up. Just to come back down here and realize I probably have another 10 gallons of beans and a minimum of a 5-gallon bucket of cucumbers. So that's my story, and a boat ton of weeding to do. There's that. So, and I gotta trellis the tomatoes. There's so much to do. Send help. Poor Miss Charity ended up, she's a school teacher. She ended up going back to school last week, which was fine because I was not home. But she came over Saturday, spent hours here. I think we spent like 4 hours in the garden and then another 4 hours getting me ready for homeschool. So we went through my lesson plans and stuff. So she was here Saturday, she was here Sunday evening, she came back last night. But she's back at school. So I don't have my friend here to help me. And it's much easier being down here sweating buckets and working when you have someone to talk to. But I guess I should put the camera down and get to work. It's so much work. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're all fine. There's so much. I'll keep on looking around. I don't wanna. But I hope you enjoyed the tour of our garden. Again, there will be changes as we go through, but this is probably our most successful garden to date. Last year wasn't bad. This year was a whole lot better. But yeah. Oh, the bugs and the heat. It'd be fine. It'd be fine. It'd be fine. We'll all be fine. So I hope you guys liked watching this video. Do consider giving us a thumbs up. And until next time, God bless you guys.